Welcome to my playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. So, we're gonna go into this video with a clear game plan in mind, because otherwise I'll get sidetracked very quick. So I picked up all these flowers over here, and I crafted them, and then I sold them. Now the guy's asleep, so when I crafted some more in the middle of the night, I couldn't sell them. But if you're making the potions, it's better to sell them to the alchemy vendor because he will give us better money. Now, I don't have any lockpicks, and I think I realized what I was doing wrong. So you're supposed to move the thing over the yellow dot, and then you're supposed to rotate it around at the same time. Anyway, I can't do anything right now here, so I'm gonna go for a quick look around. I'm not trespassing or anything, am I? Nope. That's lockpick.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
Why not? Oh, I could have robbed her.
What's that not?
Doesn't like us being in here. Little bunny with the hand came up. Alright, I want to check out these areas. So the goal of this video is to check out the last remaining buildings over here. Possibly steal a horse. Borrow a horse. And maybe find a weapon. Oh, there's a weapon. Skalitz tags. Or anyone around? Taking you. I wonder if that shows up as stolen goods. We got some poppy. What's this yellow flower? The guard right there. Don't want to draw any attention. Checking out this area though. Doesn't like us being in here. The rabbit was up there sending us away. I mean, I could fight him and steal his stuff. But we've got horses. Yep, so the goal of this video isn't to spend too long just searching around here. I wonder if I pull my torch out, it would set this place on fire because of the hay and stuff.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a buy your leave.
My bad. I'll go wash off. Alright, I'm gonna maybe let a little bit of time pass by.
Can I help you?
And then there's a tailor over here that I want to check out. What are you? This'll. I don't know how long plants last for. You can dry them. Grab some of this nettle. Nettle might be good. Hard to see. I'm gonna grab it while I can see it here.
No mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
Picking friggin' weeds, man. Come on. I'm gonna run back to the alchemy bench and dry this stuff so I can use it later on. You guys saw how I did the alchemy stuff, so I'm not gonna do that on video. It's kind of boring, not gonna lie. Even I was bored doing it. It's like, once you've done it, isn't there a faster way of doing it as you skill up? Nope. Exact same animation all along. Just like this, you would think that you would just pick it up after a bunch, but nope. You've got to go through the animation. What was that? Survival 10 perk point. Wormwood. I think I needed some of this stuff. Now we're going to be a master in herbology over here. Well, it's Harry Potter soon enough. Marigolds everywhere. I don't need that stuff. There's dandelion. Hey, is this open yet? Hello. Oh, it's open.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Do you have anything of value?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartushak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion.
Oh, I remember
If
this
you
guy.
only knew
So
how
his
much
cart
coin
fell
I
over.
spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
Yeah, let's
I'll have a look
see.
at the wares.
We got a reputation by just talking to him. Look at this Skalitz axe. $85 strength? Wonder if I can sell that. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, got chamomile brew over here. Sell 4 of them.
Word about the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
Okay, we'll try 16.
Is this enough?
That's quite a sum. Lower your price a bit and we'll make a deal. Sehr gut. I can agree to that.
I'm the master
Sicher
haggler
zufrieden
over here,
sein.
guys.
Bis bald.
Alright, so he's got a cart that tipped over. Is there anything else? Smokehouse, sharpening wheels, butcher, laundry, drying rack. Move that. Tailor. I wanted to talk to the tailor, or see the tailor. Let's have a look there. Let's put a checkpoint. Well, let me put a checkpoint there. So the tailor's up here to the right. And there's that lady again. So yeah, I am gonna borrow a horse. Once I've talked to this tailor. Is this the tailor? Like a weapons guy, but... Tailor's in the house above. Or in front. Gonna be this house.
Keep close to the others.
Oh, I was trying to lockpick this earlier. Oh, it's very easy. How do I... Missed it. On the other side then. Actually, while I was at that general goods store, I should have bought some lockpicks. The map is pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Alright, he's hungry. So? This is kind of heavy, so I'm gonna eat. Hey. Ayla.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Trade, repair, trade.
Show me your wares.
Okay, so how much money do we have? We have 196. I don't want to save it for... buying a horse. How much is this stuff? Ranges from 50 a piece. Why is that so much more expensive? Because it's a good. Oh, the embroidered stuff is more expensive. And it weighs more. Maybe it looks better. We're gonna be looking like a jester soon enough. That's for our horse.
Maybe next time then.
Repair. How much is it?
Thank you kindly. And come again, friend.
Oh, I thought I haggled. Oh well. Anyway, that's okay, so there's the inn. I'm just trying to get my bearings, make sure I know where I'm going. And this one is the armor guy. To rob them right there.
Who's opening that? Why are you fooling around with that door?
I thought it was a store, buddy. Okay, we're going for a horse. There are people around, I wonder. A nice hair. Is there anything over this way? Not like I can lure the horse anywhere. Alright, let's have a look where we're going. I'm gonna borrow this horse. Fresh graves. Grocer. Told me where that guy's cart fell over, but it doesn't really tell me too much about it. Like, I don't know where exactly. Oh, there it is. Overturned cart. Kind of north from finding out what happened to Mutt. Alright. Yeah, I wish it would show up. I could zoom out a little bit more as well. Okay, there we go. This. Skill teacher. So I'm gonna borrow this horse. Now I'm gonna make my way up to B. Riding horse. Triangle to call your horse, X to mount, L3 to speed up, R3 to slow down, mount. Can you not jump over that? Damn, driving this horse is tough. Okay, we'll take a bit of a long way around because I don't want people to see me.
Quick!
Okay, let's have a look. Add a checkpoint. Can I just auto ride to the checkpoint?
Quick!
That's a screenshot, alright.
Ka!
Alright, we're opening up stuff. I wonder if it's got fast travel. That would be really nice.
Ka!
Actually, have a look at this. So we did get the Skalitz axe. Can I use it? Can. Can I mark anything as garbage? I want to go left. Come on, horse. You need to drift.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
Yay. Dismount. Are we at the right place? We're close enough. I don't want to get too close with the stolen horse. You can travel to already discovered places using the map. Nice. We got fast travel. Damn it. I'm used to the left trigger being the one that controls the cursor, not the right trigger. Travel. Alright. All these little axes everywhere, but won't let me do anything with them. Private area, whoops. Let's wash up. Alright. Now we're all clean. No one wants to talk to us. Where is B? Oh, here he is. Can I not talk?
do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Hear about the job.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
I'll get started.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Ah, for Christ's sake!
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Whoa, where's this chest?
Big mistake, you cunt!
Hey, it said we needed stuff, so I'll grab everything. We are getting kind of heavy though. Find materials for forging, start
I
forging.
want to see how you'll fare.
Hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit harder. Try poking it around for a bit.
Move the
Get
piece.
furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better.
Okay, holding R2 pumps.
You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. You heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay,
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
okay, so hold down R2.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. When I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has 2 sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Rotate.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Okay, rotate the workpiece. Doesn't like the ends.
cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Okay, we'll heat it up.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
In the last video, I was picking flowers.
That, besides the sparks, you can tell a good
Now I'm
by the sound it makes.
making swords.
Sparks. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
You must still temper it with X. Everything's successful. That looks pretty good.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Oh, I'm pretty good. What's the whistling for? I think it's to keep the pace,
What
I
good does
think.
it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Okay, how should I heat it up properly?
What's the
so
right
it's when
way
it's
to
the
heat
color
up
of
the
straw.
workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Look the exact same from beginning to end. I don't know.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get
Where
materials?
can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs, forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
The biggest advantages of having your own bed is always available to you. Sleeping in it automatically saves the game. Get more beds at later stages of the story or buy them in taverns. Cannot run, jump, or fast travel when overloaded. Get rid of some items from your inventory or move them to your horse's saddlebag. We don't have a horse. So we're 111 of 110. I can't mark anything to sell.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, let's sell this one. A pretty good sword we made, not gonna lie. Gonna free up a little bit of weight, but not much. Do I need both a sword and an axe? Yeah, we'll add that there as well. Haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not?
Do we have a deal?
You really won't convince me like this. Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Some good groschen right away. Alright, where did he say our bed was? Not up here, I don't think. I think it's in here somewhere.
Greetings to you.
Can you say something about a wheelbarrow? There's a bed there, but...
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave.
Guess that's not the right place. There's a wagon. I don't think it's over there. Where did he say our bed was? Wheelbarrow. Aha, we've got a leather apron, armorer's kit. Alright, what's all this? Wonder if this is like the collector's edition stuff, or the deluxe edition. Alright, let me have a look through this and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so did put on my fancy clothes. Look at us now. Got a spiky hat and stuff. Anyway, how much strength do we have? Like, does it tell us how much we have? We just have 5 strength? Because I've got all these shields. I don't know which one to use. I'm thinking probably a light one. I did put some of the materials that I had in my stash here. Alright, we'll use the lightest one. 6.8. Cool. Anyway, there is a quest tipster up here. I want to go check that out, see what he has to say. Because the game doesn't give us any updates as to what we need to be doing.
Maybe next time then.
Alright.
Hail.
That's the quick tipster right there. You can buy a night's rest and regain your strength, as well as save your game in a rented bed. My bed's just over there. You're having trouble with the Zelly Jovites? What's going on here? Can I spend the night here?
You're having problems with the Jeliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What do you want me to do?
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Jeliovites right away.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Jeliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Well, not really.
All right, it's a little complicated, but I'm sure you'll manage. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Specific information. 3 doses in the water trough. Get the dye from Trotskovitz.
I have to say, I expected this to be easier. You could have at least given me the paint.
Oh, ain't you a little princess? No guts, no glory.
Fine, money up front.
And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught, or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Mice.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zhelyevites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it, and remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around, and that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhelyevites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zhelyevites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
And how did they take it from you?
Oh, we've already
You
asked.
can't exactly...
Save the
Let's skip
jokes,
this.
will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul,
Can't skip.
was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it, and remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along.
Well... Have you tried asking Lord von Burgos for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
All right.
What do you have for
You've got
sale?
for sale. Can I sell? I'm gonna sell this stuff. I've got the honey. I've got a lot of honey that I can eat, and it lasts a while.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not? You see? I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Aight.
One beer.
Have no.
Now let's have a look. Let's go down and talk to this guy. We got ask Radovan the blacksmith for help. Get to the wedding party with the help of Radovan. Okay, so we were just with him. He's got materials, right? Military sword would be nice. Alright. $105. I don't wanna buy that. Okay, I can't use that anyway. Minimum strength and agility. Finger potion. I don't want the potion. I would rather have... Oh, this stuff's so expensive. We've got materials. Don't know what I need. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
I want to pay less. The going up would be paying more.
Do you accept?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Let's do doing business. Take care. It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskowitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Out from Tashkovitz. Okay.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Hey.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go
So
ahead.
south of Troskowitz.
And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Alright.
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about smithing.
Ask away.
Hey, forget the
Thanks.
smithing thing.
That's all I need to know.
So the missing
Can I
cart?
ask you about that cart?
What is it you need to know?
Okay, we've
All
asked
right.
all about that.
I'm on my way.
Time's wasting. Run along.
Yeah, calm down. I need to talk about all these things.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Project said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That was Herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Alright, guys. I think we are going to stop right here. The game just saved. And we're good. So, let's have a look. So it's telling us Troskowitz right here. Get some paint. Oops, the wrong button. So it's saying Semin is south of Troskowitz. Somewhere down here. What's this? Gain access to the wedding party. Help a Miller. Feitzel. Yeah, we've got a couple of things on the map, but not a lot to make it worthwhile. I think I'm going to get a horse from Samin as well. That might be the next path that we take. Have a look at our missions. Head to Samin. So I need to get to the wedding party. I was told that Takov, Blacksmith, could assist me with gaining access to the wedding party. When I paid him a visit, he said I had to pass his test first. Forged iron together. He was pleased with my work. Now he says he needs my help finding his missing apprentices. Promise to oblige. So I need to do the jaunt for him to help me out still. Alright. We'll carry on with this in the next video. I'm gonna wash up, sleep, eat, and then we'll carry on in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you then.